Hello and welcome back to Easy Thoughts. This is episode 3 and this week we will be talking about Yorkshire.
Yorkshire.
Yes, the very one and only place.
Yorkshire.
Alright, thank you. The place we originate from. We're going to be talking about, well, first of all, we're probably going to start by saying why it's better than where you live. Unless, of course, you live in Yorkshire. Unless that's South Yorkshire, in which case you're a relatively irrelevant place. So, Karen,
This is started off very offensive.
yeah, I'm sorry. This one might be hard to take
Yeah.
for some people, but we believe it's the truth, and we did say in our description, ill-informed opinion. So if you disagree, let us know.
Yeah. We could spark debate with this.
That's what we're all about. We're all about, sparking debate and
discussion.
yeah, we want to get people talking about things that people don't talk about. So I'm sick of hearing things like Brexit, bored of that.
Yeah, who cares?
Yeah, but it's not really that important. So yeah, we're going to start more important discussions about why Yorkshire is better than anywhere else. So what's your take on this, Kieran? It's hard to know where to begin.
The deep end, yeah.
Well, I've got one.
I mean,
The air up here is better.
the water.
Oh, water.
It's
It does
better.
vary from area to area, but Yorkshire Water are probably the best water providing company that there is ever. I'd say ever. And there's no one here to argue, so we are right. That's good. Everything just seems nicer.
Much more relaxed.
Yeah. I think, when I walk around, for example, so 5 days a week I live in a city, 2 days a week I go back to my hometown, it's not very far away from that city, and I have like a weekend job, if you like, whilst I'm at uni. And I walk to work, I walk the same route every time I'm there, and every time, without fail, there is this little old lady who sits in an armchair, and she waves at me every time I go past, and if it's not raining, she'll open the window and shout good morning, and I will wave back and say good morning, and, that's nice.
It's adorable.
Puts you in a good mood, there's people out there saying good morning, but then you go to somewhere like, I'll just say London, and people don't talk to each other.
London.
I mean, it's a great place to visit, and there is so many things to do, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
It's a fantastic city, and probably easily one of the best cities in the world.
Social interaction.
But people don't speak to each other,
Just...
and things are very expensive as well.
That's another point about Yorkshire,
Cheap.
isn't it? Cheap.
Do everything on the cheap.
As chips.
And things that seem ridiculous aren't so ridiculous here.
What do you mean?
Well, for an example, I'd say there's a pub. It's at a place called Blakely,
Right.
which isn't really a place. It's on the North York Moors. It's the highest pub in Yorkshire, I believe. It's called the Lion Inn, something like that. And that is like just in the middle of, but just at literally nowhere.
Mm.
You have to drive a good 20 minutes from the nearest settlement to get there. And you just think, what is the point in this? But it's a dead nice pub. Lovely food. It's also a hotel. And the beer is spectacular there.
Mm. Is it cheap?
I'm not sure. I always go with my mum. So she normally pays. We just take a trip. I love driving up there. North York has fantastic roads.
We do like our cute pubs.
And it is a very cute pub. On a nice day, the view, spectacular, breathtaking in fact.
We have a bit of everything, really, don't we?
We do, yeah, I'd
We
say.
have urban lifestyle, Leeds and York, obviously.
Hull, Sheffield. I'm not going to say Doncaster and Rotherham because they're...
You got obviously
nice.
the moors and the countryside. You've got the seaside with
Got the Dales.
great places like Scarborough and Bridlington.
Yeah,
Can't beat that.
iconic.
What else we got?
And by the way, Scarborough, I don't know how true this is now, but at one point it was the most visited place in the UK outside of London. Don't ask me why, because it blew me away as well. But yeah, that was in fact true, and yeah, I just think really everything here is Sean Bean as well.
Sean Bean.
Sean Bean is one of the best actors on the planet. If you need someone to die, you're going to Sean
What
Bean.
more could you ask from a man?
Then to be good at dying.
Be like Sean Bean.
Yeah, he
He
does
has
the O2
everything.
adverts now, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's done that for a while.
Plusnet as well, apparently that's good. Never tried to use it, but the guy that's on good honest broadband from Yorkshire. Brilliant. And just, I just enjoy it. I never want to leave really.
No, I'm never leaving Yorkshire.
Yeah, well, I mean, I will leave to go visit places.
Well, obviously,
but I don't want to ever move out of Yorkshire.
Yeah.
I want my career to be mainly around Yorkshire. But I just think, yeah, and you got anything else to say on why it's better than anyone else? Let's not mention places like Lancashire and why a terrible place.
Yeah, let's not mention them.
Because also it's the biggest. It's the biggest county in the UK, I believe.
True, it is.
It is enormous. When you look at it on a map and you highlight Yorkshire, you are like, Christ. There's no wonder we have so much stuff.
There's that whole thing where you could look at the Olympic medal table.
Yorkshire was
right up there.
It was
if it was on its own.
Yeah, our football team as well.
The Yorkshire football team. That defence
is impenetrable.
Oh.
Right back, you've got Kyle Walker. Centre backs, John Stones and the one and only Harry Maguire. Come at me and tell me you're getting past him.
Danny Rose.
Left back Danny Rose, I was getting there. The midfield was weak, but James Milner was there. He's a bit of a rock, I guess, in there. Some guy I'd literally never heard of. Right. Paul Robinson was the keeper.
We're not really arguing this football team very well at the minute, are we?
Paul Robinson was the keeper, but that needs
updating. You can have Stuart Downing if you want him. But...
Stuart Downing?
Yeah, he's from Middlesbrough.
Which is
technically Yorkshire, just
right at the top. Falcao was a striker in that, because his granddad was from Yorkshire.
Yeah, so that counts.
Which makes him eligible, apparently.
We'll have Falcao.
And Jamie Vardy. Who, let's be honest, without him, Leicester would never have won the Premier League. So, yeah, we've got three Premier League, maybe, is Danny Rose Premier League? No. 4 Premier League winners in there.
I forgot who we said already.
Harry Maguire and John Stones. That Premier League, I reckon if you take them players out of England and put them into our team, you'd give England a run for the money.
Definitely.
Yeah. And then, like you said, Olympics we got the Tour de Yorkshire as well.
Tour de Yorkshire.
I think personally that's just
what a beautiful thing.
Just annoying.
What?
Do you not think?
What do you mean?
I mean, it's great and it brings a lot of people to the town, but when because we've had it a few times in our town, haven't we?
Yeah.
It just disruption.
I mean, yeah.
But it brings a lot of people in. It makes work busy anyway. It's a great place to live. Famous people from Yorkshire as well. You got to think of, aren't you? Sean Bean.
Various bands.
Arctic Monkeys, Sherlock, Ed Sheeran. I just think that no matter what anyone ever says to me, you could be like, oh, well, this place has got this guy. But don't matter, does it? Because it's not Yorkshire. Hang on, was Wilberforce from Hull?
Yeah.
We essentially abolished slavery. You are welcome, world. Without Yorkshire, there'd still be slaves.
Yeah.
It reminds me of the Shire in Lord of the Rings.
Isn't it based off of Yorkshire anyway?
Maybe, you can...
Pretty sure it is.
You can fact check that, but it seems that everyone loves the Hobbits. No one hates the Hobbits. If you do hate the Hobbits, you need to, look at yourself long and hard.
We are kind of like Hobbits, aren't we? We just kind of mind our own business up here. And
yeah.
Everything's great.
Ignore the War of the Roses.
Yeah.
A long time ago.
We've all had tough...
We're all overweight, unhealthy, hairy toes.
I do have quite hairy toes.
I don't have hairy toes. I've got like a streak of hair on my foot.
Yeah, we were comparing them the other day, weren't we?
We were, yeah, we had our feet out. I think that was before one of these episodes, wasn't it?
Maybe.
Yeah, because you were in here. We were in the studio.
I don't know, where are we going with this?
I don't know, we were just monologuing.
Do we have any kind of structure to this, or are we just chatting Yorkshire?
Just chat Yorkshire.
Yorkshire.
What's your favourite thing about it?
Favourite thing?
Your favourite thing about living in Yorkshire, what is it?
My favourite thing about living in Yorkshire? Oh, I think I've already said it. It's that we have everything. We have old cities, we have new cities, we have the seaside, we have the countryside, we have green energy.
Many places to walk.
Industry, pubs and
pubs. I love pubs. I mean, everywhere in the UK has pubs.
Sports, as we've already said.
Yeah.
Just everything you could ever want.
Yorkshire County Cricket is one
of
the most, if not the most successful
music.
county
Food
cricket
as well.
team.
Yorkshire puddings.
Wensleydale cheese is from Yorkshire.
What?
It's from what? It is.
What?
It is from Yorkshire.
What?
I promise you, it is from Yorkshire.
Are you having a laugh?
People reckon it's from Wigan, apparently, but it's not.
I thought there was just a place called Wensleydale.
And we're now both sat here frantically
we are
Googling. Originally produced in Wensleydale, North Yorkshire.
Oh my god.
Come at me.
You've blown my mind. Yeah.
Exactly.
I thought it was
And this
like
is
down-
something else. This says something else. You're always learning something.
I thought it was down south somewhere.
No, I've got bloody hell. There, Southerners won't come up with something that good.
Wensleydale, it says there on Wikipedia.
Yeah, exactly.
Bloody hell.
It's fantastic, isn't it? I love Wensleydale cheese, especially when they put the cranberries in it. You know, is it the cranberries they put in it, the little red bits?
I want to see, yeah.
Oh, I
Could be
love
wrong,
that. I love that.
But
Big fan of that.
Yorkshire puddings, though, like, come on.
And everyone's always like, yeah, they have them everywhere. Well, yeah, but they're made best up here.
What else have we got?
You actually are as well. I'm not even gonna. That's not up for debate.
Chip spice.
Oh, fish and chips are. This isn't just Yorkshire. This is a thing. If there's any Southerners listening, you do fish and chips wrong. Okay, I don't know what you do to them. You either batter them wrong. You have to make them too posh. It's not a posh dish. It's not posh. It's supposed to be out of paper, sat next to a beach, sand being blown in your face. Not in some sort of restaurant on plates with garnishes.
What other food have we got then?
Some
Roundtrees, they were based in York. weren't
Kit
they?
Kat.
All the Kit Kats in Europe are made in York.
Only the 4 finger ones, isn't it?
Don't know.
Only the 2 finger ones, but only like but all the actual Kit Kats are made in York.
For Europe.
So that's Nestle, innit?
Yeah, it is now.
And
According
Roundtree.
to this source, party rings, Yorkshire.
Oh, I love
Jelly
Jelly
babies, apparently.
Is that Roundtrees?
I don't think so. But that's it. I don't know.
Oh, he does licorice as well.
Obviously, we've got all things like Tetleys and
Yorkshire tea,
Yorkshire tea.
which I don't drink tea, but tea drinkers have told me is the best tea.
John Smith's.
A lot of beer, a lot of different breweries. My personal favourite beer on the planet
Terry's chocolate orange. Sorry.
is Black Sheep. That is from Yorkshire. I've been to the brewery. There's 2 breweries in that small town. It's a village actually. It's massive. They've got Theakston's and Black Sheep. And Black Sheep used to be part of Theakston's, but they had like an argument, so he made another brewery right next door because he was the black sheep of the family.
Yeah.
Absolute drama. They
Nice.
bought land to stop each other expanding and stuff.
That was an epic tale.
Now they're both just very successful breweries, and Black Sheep is fantastic, much better than Theakston's.
Right.
Anyway, you look like you're about to say something.
Yeah, I just found out some. Oh, so Yorkshire again, Asda, Morrison's, and Marks and Spencers.
Marks and Spencers originated in Yorkshire.
Yeah, West
That's
Yorkshire.
never true.
Leeds.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. Debate over. We might as well end the episode now. Because tell me any supermarket that does better food than Marks and Spencers. Cause
I imagine people will maybe argue Waitrose. I don't know.
I almost swore then. You almost drove me
never
to
experienced
blurt out
Waitrose
a big
in my
expletive.
life.
They just make things like overly fancy. They put like
Essential avocados.
yeah. No one has an essential avocado. It's overrated anyway. Like Marks and Spencers, it is like sex in your mouth. Their Christmas food. I was going through their Christmas catalogue the other day because we get our Christmas food from them. Oh my god. Oh, they had these little chocolate mousse pine cones filled with like a molten chocolate centre, sprinkled with edible gold dust. Oh my god, they looked amazing. And I had this pie last year from there, which was a beef and bone marrow pie. It had a giant bone sticking in the middle, so then when you cooked it, all the bone marrow leaked through the bone and into the pie. Oh, it was so nice.
Yeah, sounds it.
So yeah, Marks and Spencer, that's blown me away.
Yeah.
That has blown my mind. That's because they had that massive one in York, don't they? That might be one of the reasons why. It's the.
Don't know.
I feel like isn't there a flagship store in York? Apparently, it is huge. I've never really been.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, it has many floors.
It's like a big palace of
4 or 5 floors, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's blown me away.
Yeah.
Asda's good as well. What was the other one?
Morrison's.
Which is a big up and coming supermarket, I always thought.
Morrison's is good. Out of like the big ones, like excluding Marks and Spencers, yeah, because that's not like a big supermarket, is it?
No.
I'd say Morrison's is the best.
Well, I think here, I think Tesco's wins.
Yeah, that's
But
just where we are.
In our sort of hometown, Morrison's is absolutely. It's just demolishing Tesco's in terms of everything, really. Morrison's always seems to have a bit like a hot counter section.
Yeah, they're good, aren't they?
They have the salad bar as well, which Morrison's salad bar. Which,
Yeah.
if you go there and you're getting salad, you're doing it wrong. I just want pasta, mayonnaise, some eggs, some.
Couscous.
I don't get couscous, bacon bits, onion bits.
Onion bhajies.
Onion bhajies
You're
are
the
in
salad bar for some reason.
No, a notable salad object is the onion bhaji.
Maybe Indians have that in the salad. I don't know. I'm not an expert on Indian culture.
Or food for that matter.
Right, I'm an expert at Yorkshire food, which is why I'll often eat my chicken nuggets with Yorkshire puddings.
Obviously, going to a university, we meet people from all over.
Yeah.
How...
Big cultural exchange.
Yeah, how annoying do you find it when they mock your accent, imitate your accent, especially when they're in Yorkshire?
Yeah, they come here to our county, like, no, oh my god, as if you say it like, no, get out.
When you say like, right, and then they go, oh my god, say that again, and you go, no, and they go, oh, no, it's like, no, shut up, it's not what we do. And even if we do that, that's what happens here. Get used to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's funny when like your southern friends pick it up though, and they just drop casual Yorkshire words in conversation by accident. I find that funny because then you really notice it. So obviously when we speak, I don't really notice that we have an accent. I'm convinced I don't.
Yeah, but we do. We really do.
I don't believe it for a second. I think they're lying to us. I think it's all part of a game to them.
What else have we got? Thanking the bus driver.
Yeah.
People thank bus drivers. Enough said.
Do they not do that anywhere else?
I mean, they do in other places, but like when you go into like the actual south, no.
They don't
At
thank
least from
bus
my
drivers.
Experience, there might be some people in the south who do.
I'm sure there is people in the south thanking bus drivers. Passing dog walkers.
Yeah. When I walk my dog, there's like a community of us.
Scrap dog walkers. If I pass someone in the street, I generally smile at them. You know, strangers, complete strangers. You know, I smile, try and just say hello, good morning, something like that. It's just nice. Just basic, innit? Basic manners.
I mean, we're saying this like people elsewhere don't do that.
I don't know. I'm sure they do.
But it is like a thing that people talk about, though, isn't it? Like people in Yorkshire,
knows to be
the
friendly.
North in general, are apparently friendlier.
Yeah. I reckon in like Somerset.
Oh yeah, I bet they're lovely.
Yeah. That one where they have
That's probably
that
like
nice...
the Yorkshire of the south.
Yeah. I agree. I'm not. Obviously, we can't really comment on this. If we are wrong, please do let us know. They're all well, not all farmers, but are they like supposed to be like farmer folk, so to speak?
Yeah.
Yeah, just reinforcing stereotypes, really. Cider. They have cider in Somerset.
They do. They do have that.
So we Somerset my second favourite county then.
Definitely.
Really entertain the idea of anyone else. Yeah. We have Dalby Forest as well, don't we?
Dalby Forest, right there.
Whitby, we haven't talked about Whitby either.
Oh, Whitby, yes. What about it?
Fish and chips are amazing there.
Fish and chips.
Whitby Jet, they have their own
Great place.
mineral or crystal. Dracula came there, apparently.
Yeah, the Abbey.
Got to mention Leeds first, probably.
Leeds first. Yeah. Much drugs.
Yeah. I'm not a particular fan of the drugs, but I have heard that if you do like the drugs, Leeds Fest is a good place to go.
The drug. If you do the drug.
If you do the drug, you know, don't know what that is, but if you do it,
get yourself to Leeds Fest.
Yeah.
Get yourself to Yorkshire.
Yorkshire, Leeds Fest.
Don't want to go Reading. Not about
that. Yeah, apparently Reading's really nice, and because they're all southern and posh. That was just ridiculous.
This episode is just so offensive.
People need to hear the truth.
Yeah. Which is?
Yorkshire's the best.
Yeah. We're really trying to get an argument out of this one. Please do argue.
Yeah, I want a big debate. I want people telling me that we're wrong, because then I can come along and be like, actually, we're not.
We're not.
So, you know, what is your least favourite thing about Yorkshire?
Ooh,
that's a really hard question.
Least favourite.
Because, you know, it's easy to love everything, but there's got to be something you don't like.
That.
That's a toughie. It's a toughie. Hey, you can't say South Yorkshire. It's too easy. Too obvious. Oh, I'm stumped.
There's nothing bad about it, obviously.
Alright, there's got to be something bad about it. Everything can't be amazing. Maybe it is. Maybe everything is just amazing here. Is there any food that people rave about that you don't like?
No. Maybe just the fact that we don't get enough
funding.
Yeah, things
Because
like that. Attention from the government.
Yeah, I don't know how true this is either, but at one point it was true. So Scotland and Yorkshire have very similar populations. Yet Scotland gets the most money per head of anywhere in the United Kingdom, and Yorkshire gets like the least money per head.
For what?
Just funding.
Oh.
It sounds hard to describe, but per head being per person, the amount of money they get given.
That the government puts into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, right, okay.
So we get the least, and somewhere Scotland, the same population, gets the most.
Yeah, a lot of areas are considered to be deprived in Yorkshire.
Which does make it good for getting into universities.
Yeah.
Smart people who've come from Yorkshire. There's got to be some.
There's got to be.
William Wilberforce, so you can start with him.
Dozens of them.
You know.
Me.
Yeah, us.
Yeah.
And I'm typing into my phone, smart people from Yorkshire. I wonder what this is going to return. James Cook. He's related to you. You should have known that.
James.
You are related to him, and you forgot about him. Amy Johnson.
No, when you mentioned Whitby, I thought about him. I just didn't say it because it was unrelated.
On this list is Jeremy Clarkson.
He's a pretty intelligent guy.
The Bronte sisters.
Yeah, them.
Amy Johnson, she flew.
Yeah.
What food is Yorkshire curd tart? Forgot about
You'll have to see it.
that. Ooh, Guy Fawkes. Where do we brag about that?
Is that something to be proud of?
I mean, bonfire night is my second favourite holiday to Christmas.
Alright.
So yeah. Brian Blessed. Brian Chuckle Brothers.
Forgot about that,
Well,
didn't we?
Judi Dench. Wow. Ben Kingsley is from Scarborough. No,
What?
never.
Oh.
Patrick Stewart.
I can believe that.
He's from a place called Mirfield.
Yeah.
We've got 2 out of the 5 One Direction people, haven't we?
We have Louis Tomlinson.
Zane.
Have we got another one?
Zane.
Zane? Oh, yeah, no, we do.
Ed Sheeran as well.
As we all know, One Direction are the greatest band that has ever lived.
I would put them in the top 20 artists of all time, but that is for another day.
Yeah, another podcast.
David Hockney, who is or was at one point the richest living artist, I've met him. Was at a Christmas party of his. He gave me £40. I was like 7. Famous people, famous criminals, always good. You love to see it. Jimmy Savile. And Peter Sutcliffe, they're very famous.
Who's Peter Sutcliffe?
He was serial killer, the Yorkshire Ripper, yeah. I can't believe you didn't say Captain Cook.
Like I said, I thought about him when you mentioned Whitby. I just didn't mention him because it was irrelevant at that time. But yeah, Captain Cook.
I can't believe you're related to him.
So like, without Captain Cook, without Yorkshire, Australia, you won't exist, mate.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You can
You'd
say
be
that.
like Dutch or something. Imagine that.
The president of the British Supreme Court comes from Yorkshire.
We are very proud people, if you hadn't already realised.
I am proud, which actually
I'd probably be more proud of being Yorkshire than being British.
That is a thing.
Yeah.
No, yes. At the minute, national pride is on its way down, and I think it's like 54. I might be wrong here. This is off the top of my head. 54% of people are proud to be British, whereas 87% of people are proud to be from their hometown, not just Yorkshire exclusively.
Okay.
However, that then leads into this survey was conducted by like an ancestry group.
Yeah.
My DNA, my history DNA. I don't know. I can't remember. But Yorkshire's the most desirable county to live in for people who don't already live there.
Understandable.
And most people who live in Yorkshire, that's the most proud as well. With like 16% wanting to live here and 22% being proud to be from here.
Yes.
Or something like that.
You're pulling out all the statistics today.
I read up on this because I was very excited. Yeah. So yeah, people love it.
I feel like other people see us as a bit of a meme.
Bless them.
Yeah. Lots of
You know-
for not being a part of it.
Yeah, exactly. Imagine being a meme.
We're all just this beautiful northern family, and they're
People
all
like
just looking
judge.
in, like, oh, I wish I could be them.
Yeah, I wish I could be part of them. I wish I loved myself this much. But actually what I do is I wake up every day, travel 2 hours into the centre of London, work a 9 to 5 job and contemplate suicide on the way back. Most days. Your lives are terrible. Whereas, if you're from Yorkshire, it's not.
Unless you're from South Yorkshire or West Yorkshire.
Well, now, you see, this leads me on to another point. We're allowed to say these things.
Yeah.
However, if a let's call them outsiders, if an outsider said anything bad about South or West Yorkshire, I would immediately jump to their defence.
Yeah, we're like big brothers.
Yeah, East and North are the best. We are where it's at. Yeah, we're at the seaside, and York's in North Yorkshire as well. North York Moors are there. Although the West has the Dales, doesn't it?
Don't know.
Dales are nice. Have you ever been?
And Leeds, which is probably, the best city.
Leeds. Have you ever been to a Leeds football match?
No, I went to the England match in Leeds Stadium.
But they do like almost Nazi
Yeah, they
salutes.
do, yeah.
And they chant. It's weird.
Yeah, wait. The Big Brother thing.
Yeah, go on. You were saying
We're allowed to insult each other, different parts of Yorkshire, but if you're not from Yorkshire, you can't say anything.
Our flag is good.
White rose, white rose.
Thank you.
White rose, white rose.
Oh, he continues. Nice. It's a good flag. Yeah. I've never been in other counties and seen the county flag flying as much as when I'm in Yorkshire.
I'm going to
and it
actually
is
name
everywhere.
another flag other than the
Red rose.
Yeah, the red rose. Other than the white rose and the red rose. Does the Isle of Man count as a county? Is that a county? I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm uneducated.
Maybe.
So I know that flag, but
Is that the legs?
that's because it's weird.
Or is that arms?
One of them.
It's like
it's
three.
legs.
It's like three, and it's three like from below the knee, just off.
Or is it the Isle of Wight? Again, I'm sorry. One of them. The Isle of something has legs or arms on their flag.
Well, that just went horrible. That was just really. You drove yourself down this one-way street into just a pile up of mess
I'm
and
fairly certain
uninformed things.
His legs on the Isle of Wight.
It's
That's
what you're
I'm
thinking.
going with. Yeah.
Oh dear, that
It
was.
says in our description we're ill-informed.
Yeah, well, that was more than ill-informed. That was just not informed at all. You could be making it up. Find out. Go on.
I'm
That
Googling
was
right now.
terrible. Terrible. I just can't believe you just had no idea.
Yeah, it's not the Isle of Wight. I'm wrong. It's the Isle of Man.
What is it, legs or arms?
Legs.
Oh, that's good. We got that bit right.
Yeah.
Well done. Congrats.
So I was right first. I don't think it's a county. It's a dependency.
Does that doesn't mean it's dependent.
Yeah, surprisingly.
What would you make of Yorkshire Independence?
I would...
It
wouldn't work, but
no,
I'd love
realistically, but it'd be a really fun idea.
If it worked, yes. Should we call for the referendum now? Or
Yeah, Theresa May, if you're listening, we would like a referendum on whether Yorkshire should be part of the UK. Please.
please. We know you're a little bit busy at the minute, but
Yeah, you are quite busy. Got a lot on your plate, we'll give you that. So
Yexit.
No, Yoxit.
Yorkshire.
York.
Yeah. What would it be called?
Exitshire.
Exitshire.
Exshire.
No. What's another word for leaving? Departing.
Departure.
Vacating. Abandoning. None of these fit the word Yorkshire. Alright, help us out.
So obviously Britain leaving the EU was called Brexit. And that worked perfectly.
Yeah.
If you have one for Yorkshire leaving the UK, we'd like to hear it because we need to get the posters created, hats, hoodies, banners, foam fingers, marching through the streets, drums going. There's us dancing. There's us dancing at the front.
How would this work? Obviously, York would be the capital city.
Yeah, York's our capital city. Leeds is obviously our financial centre.
Yeah, you got.
We could connect them.
Hull, you could connect them. You got Hull for the port. It's one of the biggest in the country.
Bridlington is the largest
crabbing
shellfish
oh,
port in the world, I believe.
Industry up north,
or Europe at least. Industry, Humber Estuary is a lot of these.
and around Middlesbrough area, just on the edge, Yorkshire.
Open up the mines.
So we've got our economy kind of sorted. Probably not.
Yeah, it won't work.
But in bad theory.
In very bad theory, it's working fine.
We've got plenty of farmland. We'll
Yeah.
be self-sufficient within 1 year, I reckon. We're ambitious people.
Do we need an army? Because who wants to go to war with Yorkshire? We're lovely.
I feel like our military history
You see,
is
I
pretty
thought-
decent.
I was thinking London might not be very nice to us if we did this. Whereas just over the North Sea, there is Holland and
We'll leave
Places.
the UK and join the EU.
yeah, easy. And then they'll look after us.
Yeah.
We'll join the EU.
Some countries in Europe don't even have a military anyway. We could just be one of them.
Norway. Do Norway have a military? They're a lovely country.
Oh yeah.
They have it sorted. If I wasn't living in Yorkshire, I'd be living in Norway.
Just Scandinavia in general.
Yeah, they are all so
good.
nice.
Yeah.
Everyone says they're really friendly, and they just keep themselves. I feel. I think that's the way forward. We're here, being in everyone's back garden all the time, and it doesn't really work. But if you have the ability to do something, you have the responsibility to do something. But I think if we palled up with one of them with Scandinavia era, we could be a powerhouse in
Northern powerhouse.
Yeah,
I'd love to be independent. It'd be so good.
it'd be fun for a bit.
Yeah, but in our minds, this is working, obviously.
Yeah.
So it'd be amazing.
Yeah, if it works, it'd be very nice. In reality, it's probably not going to work, but Theresa, if you're listening, please independence.
What other issues would come up from doing that?
Well, starvation of people, maybe.
Nah.
There's a lot of allotments.
Start putting out propaganda posters to grow food like they did in the war.
How would we have a hard border with the UK then?
Definitely.
We have to build that.
Easy work.
Easy work.
Easy work. Yeah, that could. Nah, we don't need a hard border, do we?
We just need checkpoints that the roads go in and out of, I
Yeah.
suppose.
Yeah.
We're gonna build a wall. We're gonna make them pay for it. We build it, they pay for it. So yeah, I think it'll happen within the next 5 years.
There's a Yorkshire party, isn't there?
There is. They actually get more votes than I think you'd expect.
I just wish they ran where I voted, because I'd vote for them straight away.
I thought they do.
No.
Oh, well, step
We
up.
could be representatives.
You could be a
I might have
representative.
to
Yeah.
get in contact with them.
Oh, please do. Please do. This would be the best thing. And you could just plug the podcast throughout your entire campaign. Just be like, yeah, listen to this. All you need to know, people of Yorkshire, is on this podcast. Sort of thing. And they'd love it.
Yeah.
So 5 years, that's our time frame until it actually happens.
12 years for independence.
Prepare yourself, UK. It's coming.
We'll have the referendum, everyone will say yes.
Because we're not mental.
We'll trigger Article 50 and get the ball rolling.
Yeah. Hopefully Theresa May's still in power, because we've seen how bad she is at negotiating.
And then we'll join the EU.
Then we'll join the EU, because, they'll be like, oh my god, yes.
They'd love us to come back, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Just to spite the rest of the country.
Yeah, exactly. And then plain sailing from there.
So we're going to end that episode there. Please do let us know if you disagree or agree with any of the things we have said. And, give us some feedback on our nice Yorkshire opinions. Next week's topic is going to be the first of a little monthly thing we're going to be doing. Basically every month we're going to pick a subject. So history, geography, physics, biology, maths, English, whatever. We're going to pick a topic, we're going to pick something within that topic, and we're just going to chat about that. Maybe have some guests on who know things about said topics.
On next week, though.
Apart from the first one that we're doing, there's going to be no guests on that. That one is going to be a history one. We're going to have a what if question, kind of like, what if this never happened, or what if this did happen? And we will let you know what that what if question is at some point before the next episode. So thank you for listening, and see you next week.
Goodbye. It's recording. Whenever you're ready.
Alright.
Plain sailing from there.
Plain sailing from there.
That it?
Yeah, see you later.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, plain sailing from there.
So?
You took so long!
I'm thinking of what
So long!
to say.
You just stop! Just say it! Oh, this is so difficult.
Alright, I know what I'm going to say now.
Alright, good, let's go again. Alright, let's have 4. Alright, here we go. Plain sailing from there. Don't look at me!
I didn't.
Don't look.
I did not look at you.
You looked at me!
I was looking at my foot.
Ah!
Don't look at me.
Look at me! So, plain sailing. I can't do it. I can't even say 3 words. 4 words.
Plain sailing from there.
Oh Lord. So, plain. I just got back into it. I just got locked in. The laughing had gone, and then you just.
Go.
Do not break that shit. Eh? 6, 7, 8.
Right, I am ready.
Alright, good.
My
So,
body is ready.
plain sailing from there. You are so ready, aren't you? You just looked at me and started laughing. You didn't even say a word. Useless.
So we're going to end this episode here. Please do let us know. What are you doing?
I just can't.
Wait, we've been recording this one for like an hour and 20 minutes.
Anytime you go to speak, I just die a little bit inside and then start laughing. There's literal tears in my eyes.